From the Director's Desk, Dr. Roger N. Buckley, Director. The Asian American Studies Institute was established in the spring of 1993 to meet the need for a structured forum for the study of the Asian American experience in the United States. It is a university-wide academic program within the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and the first of its kind in the state of Connecticut. The Institute was established thanks to the collective efforts of various groups and individuals. Their desire was to see that the university examined the many cultural strands that increasingly compose us, and thereby advance the concept of pluralism in American education at UConn. The central administration of the university was a vital player in this effort, demonstrating once again its commitment to the proposition that to be a college-educated individual today, one must have a broad understanding of America's racial and cultural diversity. The university has been most generous in its support of Institute activities, most notably in the very generous assistance provided by the Office of the President, which made it possible for the Institute to host the November 1993 East of California Asian American Studies Association Conference. On behalf of the Asian American Studies Institute, I gratefully acknowledge all the support the Institute has received. What do we hope to accomplish? Once developed, the Institute will offer an undergraduate major in Asian American Studies. In doing so, the curriculum will seek to encourage students to think critically about the Asian American experience within the larger context of an evolving American society. The Institute has begun a project which will develop a range of information of the Connecticut Asian community. The first effort in this project is a study of the Korean community of Connecticut. What have we accomplished? Attempting to develop a program in a time of financial constraints was both difficult and depressing. However, having to perform on a limited budget did not prevent the Institute from setting an impressive record of achievement. First and foremost, we established an Asian American intellectual presence at the university. This effort was ably assisted by a series of public lectures. Of course, the major event was the 1993 East of California Conference. Those in attendance included Dr. Ronald Takaki, Professor of Ethnic Studies at the University of California, Berkeley, and Dennis Hayashi, Director of the Office for Civil Rights at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Perhaps the most satisfying and successful aspect of the past 2 years has been the Institute's extracurricular programs. In close collaboration with various academic and cultural units at the university, the Institute sponsored numerous public lectures and colloquia designed to increase understanding and awareness of the Asian American community, both regionally and nationally. To launch something is one thing. To keep it afloat is something quite different. Keeping an academic unit afloat means shaping it into a legitimate program of disciplined inquiry. The key to this success is faculty. Providing the necessary faculty positions for the Institute is very much on my mind as I enter the third year as interim director. Ethnic studies programs, like the Asian American Studies Institute, are an institutional priority. They are also recognized as benefiting the entire university community. I take great comfort in this. Nonetheless, I am concerned for the Institute's continued success given the university's limited resources and a changing political climate in the United States, including the state of Connecticut. Still, I am encouraged by the fact that the Institute and its sister ethnic studies programs are fulfilling a central function of the university's mission. This conviction will sustain me as I meet head-on the major challenges facing my directorship, namely the recruitment and retention of specialists in Asian American affairs. Finally, let me say that it has been a privilege for me to steer the Asian American Studies Institute in its early days. In this regard, I have been assisted by an administrative assistant and research specialist. An equally dedicated advisory board has provided additional help. With the continued support of all these individuals, I look forward with enthusiasm to building a quality program for the entire university community.